Oh, it's been like that. Listen, you guys have no freaking idea here. I just, is this working? Okay, that's working. The technical difficulties. Yes, we're here. Yes, we're absolutely here. And why wouldn't we be? Honestly, this is a special night. This is an incredibly, they're all special, right? Well, for one thing, we're back, right? Okay, so get a little applause for that. We've been away. And the last time you saw me, I was in full goth makeup.
That's right.
And
that's right.
yeah, we were having ourselves a little goth hoedown.
Hi.
Here at the manse. Listen.
At least my hair looks nice, right?
It's all green screens and shit. And give me just 2 seconds. Fill for me for a second. I gotta put the lights on me. This has just been hi, Kathy. Hi. Yes,
Hi.
I did get some rest, but as you can see, I'm discombobulated.
We're still chaotic over here. For some reason.
This is all chaos energy. Be right there.
Oh, thank you. I was trying to distract from my continued wearing of a mask. I'm getting my Invisalign in.
Woohoo!
At the beginning of March. And then, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's better.
And then I will hopefully be more comfortable. I mean, everybody here has seen it in person. It's not even like.
I think it's adorable.
Not even that big of a deal.
No, I think it's adorable.
I just don't want people taking pictures of it on the internet.
Sure,
right?
sure.
Like
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, I get that. Listen, we.
It's just temporary. Everybody has seen it. It's just.
We know the internet is forever. It's it's not how either of us.
I mean, I don't even know why I care. Like I don't is. Okay, Chuck Woolery.
Hi. Jesus Christ. We'll be back in 2 and 2. I think is what she meant.
Oh.
Yeah. So, listen. Yeah. This is. Hi. What's happening? We missed you guys.
We're here.
We have stories to tell.
Okay.
Oh, for the love of God.
Here's what happened.
Yeah. So well, I'll just tell you very briefly. I mean, there wasn't anything that happened per se, other than the fact.
Suzanne, we missed you at the party.
Suzanne, how's it going, kid?
Suzanne's like, why is Laura wearing a mask?
Why is Laura wearing a mask? You want to get this out of the way up front?
I had surgery.
Yeah.
My teeth look weird. They're getting fixed. I just don't want it on
the internet's forever.
Yeah.
The internet's forever. Scoot this way just a little bit, William.
I know, Jimmy Carter, but
I know. Hi,
okay,
Christina.
But is it sad? He's 99 years old, right?
He's had a remarkable life by anybody's.
I mean, it is sad, obviously, to lose a person, but it's
especially sad to lose somebody as good as he is.
He's had such a wonderful life, right?
He's had an
old.
extraordinary life.
What if he's just tired of being alive, right?
Brian's here too.
Like your grandma was 107 years old, right?
You know, honestly, yeah, she was. And I do think about that. Like, is there a certain point where in your mind you're just like, okay, this has been fun, but it's time for bed. But I don't know if he's there.
Oh my God, why am I still here?
There is such goodness in that man. I have to tell you,
such an inspiration.
Most presidents. And by most, I can say none of our presidents have spent the last part of their lives in charitable service.
Building Habitat for Humanity.
Building Habitat
houses.
for Humanity. I mean, just a kind-hearted.
Yeah.
And I think just somebody who was one of those people who got into public service for all of the right reasons. We wish him Godspeed. How are you tonight, gang? Listen.
How is everyone? We have missed you.
We've missed you. Yeah.
We didn't have the show 2 weeks ago because we had my, of course, huge God.
Well, we kind of had a show. We sort of had a show.
We kind of ran in here
Carrie
and
was
then we ran
here.
back out. Kathy was here.
Roll the tape back, and Kathy was here. Carrie was here. You were here.
That's
and,
right.
That's right. And I think Ray actually showed up on the other end. He's like, "You guys look great." I'm like, "Thank you very much." Good, we got credit. Credit for that.
Everybody would. Oh, Ray says I'm fairly well. What's wrong, Ray? Do you have the vid again?
I see an ellipses. That's always a little bit ominous.
I'm fairly well.
Fuzz!
Hello, Fuzz!
Angie
they're
and Fuzz
working.
are back from Jam
They are very,
Cruise.
very busy.
Yeah, they're very, very busy. Carrie says, the closest I have ever gotten to a U.S. president was that time I stopped at a traffic light next to Amy Carter in Atlanta in 19... Sure, we'll call it that.
Ange! So we missed you because you were gone on Jam Cruise when we had the God party.
Right.
We had a wonderful time at the party.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it would have been wonderful if you were there too. But we were thinking of you in Jam Cruise spirit. Hopefully you get a chance to look at the photos. Everyone committed to the theme 1,000%.
Oh my God,
it was amazing.
People really went for it.
Yeah.
Carrie, oh my goodness, Carrie really, really went for it. Look,
I mean,
looked glorious.
should we call up some of the photos?
Do we have the printed out ones? That would probably.
Oh,
be
yes,
easier.
yes. Let me get
All of
them.
a sudden, I'm looking at I'm not that pale. Honestly, something just dastardly happened when I was trying to set everything up here, and I'm just going to do a little bit of adjustment while we sit here and talk. Listen, so yeah, we got off to a little bit of a slow start out of the blocks tonight, largely because. I mean, there's really no reason other than the fact that I was having technical difficulties, and as I am wont to do. But listen, we have missed seeing it. No, that's not going to fucking work. We have missed you guys. Is the bottom line here? We're so very happy to see you. We're glad to be back. It is one Eric Atwood's birthday. I don't know if you guys know about this. I don't know if you've heard of this gentleman. He goes by the name of Eric Atwood, who, by the way, apparently is heading back down to Portland to go and work.
What bro?
What an absolute broheim.
Here's some photos.
Okay, so we got some photos
I'm
here.
gonna take this off. I'm not gonna open my mouth.
Okay, yeah. What? So here's.
See, I look the same.
Here is the gang here. That's like Laura and her high school friends, including Jason. And Kathy, and there's Kathy, our dear Kathy, right in the
Kathy
mix.
looks so pretty.
This is the guy on the end over here who you'll see in a different photo. Everybody mistakes him for Tom Cruise. Like, you get free shit when you hang out with Charlie, because you know.
That was unbelievable.
Here's me and our friend Monica. Yes, I look better with fucking hair. I know that I do. I think I mentioned this. Did I not? Where there's this thing that happens when I put on a wig, and you know, women generally will do this to me who haven't seen me, you know, with a wig before. They'll be like, you know, and I'm like, oh, fucking, yeah, I know. I look better with fucking hair. I actually looked kind of like Alice Cooper that night. Did I not? Yeah.
You did.
So that was good.
Better.
Here's Carrie. Carrie showed up.
Oh my
Look at
God,
that.
she looks so great. Oh my God.
So hot. And the paste on party bangs. Gotta love that.
Yeah.
Total
The fake
commitment.
piercings.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like ready to cry with every new person that came in. I was like, oh my God, I'm losing it.
People fully committed. Here you can really see the Tom Cruise there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. You see what I mean? Like, you go places with Charlie and they're like, oh, right this way.
Days
Absolutely.
later, we went to a restaurant and people kept coming up to take photos with Charlie. And we were like, he's not Tom Cruise. We're telling you right now. And people are like, we don't care. He looks just like him.
What a pain in the ass,
Yeah.
I think, in life to just live like that. Just be like, oh, I'm just David Seltzer's here.
We took like a group photo, like, oh, we're all together again. And the waiter was like, I take my photo with you because that's Tom Cruise.
Because they felt that it was Tom Cruise. And of course, you can reassure them all that you want. But for one thing, Charlie's tall, right? So
Yeah.
that's your
Yeah.
one tell that this is not Tom Cruise sitting in front of you. But they didn't want to hear that. So
Oh my God,
got a
Kathy,
nice-
you're
nice
right.
booth out of it.
Jason, so the co-party thrower forgot to tell one of his friends that was a goth party. So they came in dressed totally normal, and they were like, oh God.
Oh, I see what you. Oh, so David says I'm late, not dead, as in the late David Seltzer.
Oh,
Seltzer, yeah.
okay.
My mom is here, so this is very exciting. I was just over at my folks' place, and she was showing me the present that she's working on for Eric's birthday. Very, very exciting.
Where
stuff.
is Eric?
Where is Eric, Carrie? What's happening with that boy?
Do you have a match?
Oh no! In fact, we're gonna have to go get a lighter, aren't we?
Yeah.
Do I look any less pale? I tried to adjust
You look great.
I tried to adjust things.
Do you want a mask?
Yeah, that's it. Honestly,
Here.
I kind of do miss the not having to worry about it aspect of a mask. Like, so when somebody will go in and take your photograph, when you get certainly to this age, but really anywhere north of 40, it's always like, okay, well, what's my fucking angle? Do I lean forward like this so you can see my jawline, or do I like, definitely don't, nothing from below, maybe up above? That's always good. With the mask, it's like, cheese, I don't give a shit, right? You love it. Love that with the mask. Yeah, anyway. Oh my goodness! So so we've got some birthday extravaganza goodness for one Eric Atwood, including he is sitting next to me, but he's not texting, Carrie. So we don't know that for sure. This could be a weekend at Bernie's kind of situation. We have no way of knowing. Yep. We're the best looking couple. Christina says that we're the best looking couple that she knows. That is very kind. Certainly that is the case for Laura. Certainly that is the case for Laura.
That's not the case.
Do we have Flame?
Yes.
We have Flame. Okay, very good. We have Flame. I got,
he's watching.
He is watching. Okay, very good.
All right.
So I guess let's just get started with
Here we
our fabulous show
It's
here.
the only show with Stefan
Ba,
and
ba, da,
Lorraine.
ba, ba, ba.
And now,
This thing gets
here are your
more
hosts,
stains on it.
Stefan
Where does he?
and Lorraine.
Yeah, it's us. Hi. Look, what's going on here? Seriously, like, am I sneezing on this? I don't know.
It's been 3 years. It's covered in droplets.
Attention, Smithsonian. Yeah, we've got something for that.
Eric, we
time
are waiting for
capsule.
you because it's your birthday show.
Of course, we're waiting for you. Yeah, absolutely. This
It was
show's all
Eric's
about you.
birthday yesterday, and Eric doesn't love it when people know about his birthday. So, of course,
Oh, well. Sorry. Whoopsie. Too late. Oh, yeah, sure. Before I. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rick Atwood. Happy birthday to you. All right, blow it up. I got so sugar
up,
hungry
blow it
earlier.
out.
I was ready to eat this fucking thing. We saved it though. We didn't save it. Get ready? Oh, you can't do it because you got a mask on. 1, 2, 3. Poof. There we go. Hey! Hope you made a wish there, Atwood. Oof.
eat it for him.
Every once in a while. Now, I don't eat a lot of sugar, but every once in a while, you get that feeling. It's almost like your stomach is strangling your backbone, kind of thing. It's like, oh god, must have sugar.
So hungry.
If I don't have sugar, somebody's gonna fucking die. You know that feeling? So I was having that earlier. I'm not having it as much right now,
But it's like
Fuck it, I'm gonna
every
eat it.
time. So I never know. Like I always throw things away, right?
yeah.
And-
You when where?
No, so a couple weeks ago, I was cleaning up after the party. I don't. It shocks me when he does this, right? Because I'll throw everything away. I was cleaning up after the party, and I threw away some fudge. And apparently, Kathy and our friend, who's not on Facebook, had this whole debate. Like, why'd she throw that out? That was perfectly good fudge.
God damn it.
She shouldn't have thrown that out.
Well, part of the reason why is because we don't eat sugar during the week. We have
That was
one night a week
I throw everything away.
where we
Yeah.
indulge.
So they were debating getting it out of the trash. Mm-hmm. Which they could have.
You could. I mean, it depends on what's previously been thrown into said
Into the trash.
receptacle, right? If there's something that's juicy of some sort, you probably just, as Jack Handy once said, similar to what fudge in the trash can. If you're standing in front of a bed of molten lava and you drop your keys in there, let them
Let
go.
'em go, because, man, they're gone.
They're gone.
They're
right.
gone.
So that's the same thing with fudge, I think.
Kathy says it was a freezer bag. It was fine. You guys could have gotten it out. I wasn't there.
Oh God, I feel so much better.
There's
Wow.
some fudge behind me. I don't care. I made more fudge the next day.
Ray said he took a blood sugar test after a bad eating day, found out I should be basically shaped like a sugar cube.
Oh,
Meaning, you're just, because your blood was like, what, 90% sugar? Or do you have some sort of genetic condition wherein you have square edges? Is that what you're saying? My mom...
Or are you pre-diabetic now? Is that like, aren't we
No.
all pre-diabetic?
My mom actually grew up in Spreckles, California, where the sugar comes from. I don't know if you've
Where
ever
the
heard of
sugar comes
Spreckles sugar, but they used to have it is the quaintest thing you can possibly imagine. Here's this tiny little town of what was it, Mom, like 2,000 people or something like that. Just tiny town. Everybody knows each other. There's one general store, and they would have a sugar cube pageant. All the kids, every single year, the elementary school, would dress up in little sugar cubes. I think it's spelled out Spreckles, right? Mom, do you remember what your letter was? We have a photo. Anyway, my mom was
Where
a
the
Spreckles.
sugar flows free.
Yeah, my mom was a Spreckles sugar cube. This, of course, was between bouts of going outside and getting, dusted with DDT by the planes flying over. Such a healthful child.
She's
Come on in.
fine.
Eat
fine.
all the sugar you want, and also DDT. Inhale all the DDT.
Oh my God!
you can handle
I saw this insane, like this Gen Z person, or maybe a millennial, TikTok, like, just to address Generation X. I've heard you used to drink out of the hose all the time. Were you not allowed in the house? Was there no water? And I'm like, No, we played outside, you idiot. Like,
we played outside in
No.
the sunshine instead of sitting
Yeah.
inside, inside with
with
our
our Nintendo Switch.
our switches.
We should make a stitch. Like, no, we were outside having fun, you idiot.
I feel so old right now. I swore. I made a solemn pledge to myself when I was a young man that I would never be the kind of person who's like, well, back in my day. But I'm getting. I may have already.
The water from the hose was great, but not initially, right? Initially, the first water that came out of the hose was so hot.
It was hot.
So you make all the little kids drink that. Like, here, drink this.
Here, you first. Yeah. Also hose flavored. We all remember hose flavored, don't we? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Whatever.
Very much hose flavored.
We were hitting each other. We were punching each other.
Drinking from the hose. Yeah, the warm
Drinking
water.
from the hose
metal,
was
and
the
dirt,
best.
The best. Wow,
That's because you were covered in dirt and you didn't want to go in the house or your parents would get mad. Like,
look at Suzanne's comment. It's like a William Carlos Williams poem.
aw,
This
warm
is just
water,
to say-
metal and dirt.
This is just to say that I have drunk your hose, your water from the hose. I couldn't resist myself. It was so, what did you say, metallic and dirty. Yeah, exactly right.
Oh, we should sell hose flavored water. That's what we're
Hose-flavored
doing.
water. Oh my
That's
God.
what we're doing.
That's our $1 million idea.
That's our $1 million
Boom.
idea.
Pow, love it.
That's
Blow it up.
That's it.
Boom.
You were here. Oh, your mom wants to know what your shirt says.
My shirt says 3 MCs and 1 DJ, and then, of course, this spells out Beastie Boys, and it's all of the little letters
I
from
got
the
that for
subway
him for
stations.
a birthday gift last
Yes,
year.
I did, and I realized that I hadn't worn it in a while. I'm like, yes, tonight will be just any night. Wow, my shirt is wow.
It's a wow.
So
Yeah.
Angie and Buzz, of course, at some point we're going to want to hear all about Jam Cruise and hear, who you saw and who you stood next to at the salad bar. Was Les Claypool there? That's the only person that I would probably know.
That
from
was the
scene.
only, yeah.
That's it. Popping, locking. So kids, let's see. So we have.
Oh, should we show you what we got Eric for his birthday?
Well, okay, so very, very briefly, just to kind of set this up, we had a day with the pond. Now, I'm not going to get too far into this because we're already, 16 minutes into this fucking show. The last thing
You
guys
have
want,
to rant about the pond before we give Eric his birthday gift.
the last thing you want to fucking hear about is our goddamn pond. But here's the thing. So,
It's spring, the pond is back.
the intake valve for the pond breaks, the little pump fucking thing breaks, and I take it apart, and the whole thing is like it's a multi-faceted. There's a whole bunch of things. I buried it under rocks. There's like this fake rock thing that's all I buried every single hose and cable, and like it is elaborate.
To be fair, you built that thing, so
I did
it
build
would
the
look
thing.
that beautiful, right?
Yeah, no, I really
And
went the extra-
Like, knowing that you would have to take it apart every time something went wrong.
No,
right?
I went the extra 9 yards.
But
for
every
this.
time something goes wrong, he's like, God damn it.
So-
now I'm going to have to take this whole thing apart.
Exactly. So I pull out the pump thing that's now broken. It's making this clicking sound, and then I take it apart, and like literally there's a rod this big, a little ceramic rod that is broken in half, and you can't fix it, and there's nothing to be done. So now I have to take the whole thing out. I got to take all the fucking the wonderful hardware fabric that Eric put up. The fish prison that we had.
Yeah.
We had to pull that out because there was no way of getting
We
all
had
the
to take
cables.
that
And we had to
all apart.
So take that all apart. And then this is and we're looking at this and I'm like, this
Take
is my
the fake
whole
rock,
day.
take the whole thing has to be completely taken apart.
You know how you know on a Saturday or a Sunday. You go with me. You'll know what I'm talking about here. When you see a task and you're like, you just look at it and like, that's my whole fucking day. That's it. I don't know what the fuck.
Okay. Also,
I don't know what I did to deserve this, but this is now this little broken ceramic rod is my entire day. And lo and behold.
Also, I just wanted to add, I have ADHD. You say no way, but I do. And one
Hardcore,
of the
both of us, yeah.
one of the things that I have that you don't have because you also have ADHD. One of the things that I don't have is the thing where I think everything is going to take less time than it actually does, right? I go, come on, that's going to take like 5 minutes.
So,
And
anyway.
like that is so annoying to you because you're like, this is going to be my entire day. By the time I'm done with this and the gym, that's it. We're done.
And it was. And then I literally I sprinted into here. I had some dinner. I went over to see my mom. I sprinted into here. I'm like, okay. And then, of course, nothing's working. I'm having like a technical meltdown, which is why we were 5 minutes late. But all of this is to say the fish is alive. The fish is alive.
The fish is alive! We buried the lead. The fish is alive. We saw him. He doesn't look great.
He does not look great.
He does not look great.
He has been under, he's been hibernating. The water is, 30 degrees or whatever the hell it is. And so he's been hibernating.
He's a little pale.
Yeah, and he's a blackfish. So not ideal, probably, for a blackfish, I would say.
What are we supposed to do? Oh, there's your dad. He's
My
just throwing
dad's
a little
here.
dirt on it.
Exactly.
That's what we should do.
So anyway, all of this is to say, and then we couldn't get the hardware fabric that Eric literally bled to put in to install in our house. There's
We had to
literal
take it apart.
drops of Eric's blood in
Yeah.
our soil here. Well, that sounded very Fox News. Well, eins zwei. Anyway, so we had to take it up and we tried to get it back on and we couldn't fucking do it. And so fortunately, Laura had this other netting thing and I managed to get that. That was my day. Now, shifting over to our A story tonight.
You were not happy.
Turning to tonight's top news, Eric Atwood has a birthday.
Has a birthday.
So now, Carrie was kind enough to give us some little factoids about one Eric
What about his birthday present?
Quigley Atwood. Well, we'll get to that when we get to that.
Okay.
I think when we get to
All
that,
right.
that card, we'll do it.
All right.
So one of the things that Carrie divulged about Eric is that he used to have a number of piercings. Okay? So what was it? Was it a?
I think it was 2 piercings in his ear.
Yeah.
A piercing in his nose, and then a piercing in another place.
His tit. One of his tits. Yeah. Eric is a nope. Yep.
This is a nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
So here we go. Round 1. What else did Eric have pierced? What else did Eric have pierced? Huh? Come on, kids. We're back. We're back. I missed you people. Pierced Eric is interesting. Yes, it is. Absolutely. There's a lot about Eric that you didn't know. For one thing, Eric used to have multicolored hair. He was kind of a punk rock looking, trail biker. What's it called? Mountain biker. Mountain
Skeet punk.
Steampunk? I don't know. Yeah.
Scheme punk.
Eric had Carrie Atwood pierced. Nicely done. Yeah,
That's funny.
Yeah. Let's see. His duodenum, his brain, his backseat potato. Can you tell the story about the backseat potato, Laura?
Okay, after a whole month
Yeah.
of birthday parties,
Yeah.
I had a dinner party and a little cake thing on my
you
birthday.
had lots
and
going
then
on.
2 weeks went by. His spleen. Oh, Ray, he had his teeth pierced.
He had his teeth pierced. He had his bear hole pierced, said
That's
Carrie.
right.
That's nicely done.
right.
Yeah.
Sphincter. That's funny.
His 18 inches, of
Yeah,
course,
that's
naturally.
right.
Let's see.
His
His
appendix.
spleen, says Suzanne. Scott says his sphincter. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Let's see. So anyway, so the backseat potato.
Pierced his butt cheeks together.
Yeah.
Taped his butt. So I finally got, we had a dinner, but little cake thing for my birthday. Then we had a dinner party. Then we had some out of town guests, and then we had some other out of town guests, and then we had the goth party, and then we had some other out of town guests. And when I finally cleaned the entire house and my car, there was a potato in my car.
Yeah. Oh, just out of
Who
nowhere.
put a potato
Who
in my
put a
car?
potato
I
in
didn't
your
buy
car?
any potatoes during this time, is what I mean.
Right. Okay. So
Some prankster put a potato
somebody
in my
left
car.
a potato in the back of
I'm gonna
Laura's
guess
car.
it was Charlie Berry.
Someone left a potato in Laura's car over sweet green ice. Okay, I'm going to give it to, Kathy had a number of great answers. She was right out of the gate with his backseat potato, but also his Rocky Mountain oysters. Yeah, so there, Kathy, round 1 goes to Kathy.
I'm sure I don't have
Oh, I put it right there on the hoop.
Oh, no,
on the
no.
hoop-de-hoop. There we go.
Also.
I was prepared for
We
that.
are not prepared. Also, here's what you're playing for tonight.
Oh, yes, here's what, Laura, show them what they can win tonight. Kettle corn. These
Wow.
are kettle corn flavored peeps.
They
They're
are
really
good.
fucking good,
They're
y'all.
good. They're
They
better
taste like
than
kettle
you would
corn.
think.
Oh, they're
Better
so
than
good.
you would
So
think.
tasty. Love
Yep.
that. Or if you don't like that,
if you're like, I don't want that,
you don't want
then
that.
you get this.
Then you get this. A poopin' bunny. A bunny that poops jelly beans. Come on. Can you beat it with a hammer? No, you can't. No, you can.
Only the finest back for you.
Okay.
After 2 weeks
Listen,
of being gone.
let's try and discuss this and break this down amongst ourselves. Why does Eric love romantic comedies? Why does Eric love romantic comedies? Let's figure this out. Yes, I know it's pixelated. I know the green screen is showing through. We're just all going to have to live with it tonight. I'm afraid I wasn't able to get in here in time to do a proper tech run through. And as you know, Laurel and I rehearse this show rigorously.
Oh, yeah. And, if you'd like, we can switch back over to my poorly charged phone.
Hey,
Yeah,
remember
do you
that?
want that? Yeah.
Forest Internet. Ba-doop-boop-boo.
Or we could go back to the days when someone used to pick on me so much that I would stomp out of the studio and break.
Let's not go back to
Let's not go
those
back.
days.
No.
Ah!
No.
Yeah.
Because Carrie is funny.
Because he feels it deep down in his spleen. Julia Roberts, the part of it was it was part of his wedding vows. Is that true, Carrie?
I think he liked romantic comedies before she did.
To have and to hold and to watch Hugh Grant movies.
And to watch Hugh Grant movies.
Because Hugh Grant's stuttering comics, and his timing is based around his study. It's very similar to Bob Newhart.
Because rom-com rhymes with 18-inch knots.
Hey, Ange! Well, this is your round of judge there, kiddo.
Everyone needs a source for their comedic. Wait, because he is Hugh Grant's illegitimate son.
My dad says because he likes to jerk off. Why not just cut straight to the chase?
That doesn't even make any sense. But
because tragic comedies are so last millennium. Ray, I believe you're referring to Dante's Inferno.
wow,
Yeah.
the tragic, the divine,
The
tragic
Divine Comedy.
Yeah.
You know, I've read Dante's Inferno. Fascinating story. Not funny. There's not a lot of belly laughs in the Divine Comedy. What do you got? Oh, somebody made you laugh.
No, I don't know. Your dad's totally random answer just made me laugh.
Okay,
so I'm
there
gonna
you
give
go.
it to you.
Jim Cox on the board.
Because he likes to
Boom.
jerk off. To the romantic comedies, I don't even.
So there's a story that accompanies this, which we'll get to in a moment, that involves Eric. But what exactly is a banana break? What exactly is a banana break? You guess, and then we'll tell you. How about that? That is our quality promise to you tonight, folks. You guess what a banana break is, and then we'll tell you. How about that?
Eric, is this better or worse than the show where we had a whole bracket choosing your gift?
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was a fucking great show.
And you were like, no, not that one. Only if I object
Yeah.
too much.
If you object too much, you know you're going to get it. You know you.
That was when you got a Hugh Grant pillow.
You did get a Hugh, and don't you love your Hugh Grant pillow? You love
And a
your-
car toaster.
Yeah. So, I don't know what I'm
Are
doing.
you
here.
trying to fix the set?
It doesn't fucking matter.
They don't care.
They don't care. Sexy time.
When you put the banana in you.
That's in my country. Banana inserted into you. That's
But
nice.
banana finds you.
Banana finds you. Eric's trying to stave off cramps while handling the wet hot hole. Good, I like it.
Oh,
Good.
by the way, Eric, we checked one of the holes today, and there's a salamander in there. If you if you want to come over,
you're interested.
if you want a pet salamander.
Yeah. It's when your Borat suit is little to the mids. My wife. When your Borat suit's little- Sex without no God.
Oh,
Jesus
boy.
Christ, Mom. Oh, that's my dad said that.
No.
When you get to the Slauson cutoff and you cut off your Slauson, that is a very LA joke right there. And I'll do that in my Johnny Carson voice. When you get to the Slauson cutoff and you cut off your Slauson. Hi-oh!
Hi-oh.
Yes!
Oh, are we frozen? When the underwear breaks due to weight load issues.
Oh, shit. Are we frozen?
Are we broken? Are we broken?
I don't know.
Broken.
Yep. What's the?
Can you see us?
Can you see us? We're moving.
Hello.
We're moving and grooving.
We can't see ourselves over here, but we
Yeah.
have shitty internet, so.
I don't know. Well, could have been a great show.
What is happening
It's
right now?
Probably a wonderful show. They're thinking to themselves, "Wow, this show is really great."
Can you see us?
Probably not. Good here. Oh, go.
Oh,
Okay. This is
good.
good.
Okay, we'll keep going.
When you stop for a condom demonstration, when your banana is going through things. Ray, when you hit the bike seat too hard, that's funny. I'm actually going to give it. I'm going to give it to Ray for the when your banana is going through things. That's very nice.
Suzanne said Eric wins.
Well, yes. Ultimately,
She's a walk-on judge.
yeah. So now, we were talking about how Eric is famously what we like to refer to as monkey strong.
Wait, who did you give it to?
I gave that to Ray. I
Okay.
gave that to Ray for these bananas going through things.
Eric did the Seattle to Portland bike race, and when he met his parents at one of the
Oh,
stops,
we have to tell them.
he
Thank
yelled, "Banana break!"
you. I guess because he needed
Because
potassium.
he needed a banana?
He needed
I
a
don't know.
banana, I
That's
would
the
imagine, so-
The origin story of Banana Break. I
The-
probably told it worse than it actually happened.
No, I think that's exactly right. And ultimately, everybody's answers were way funnier than the actual thing. So, all right. So as I was saying, we know Eric to be, as we call him, monkey strong. The man can, pick up an entire, Chevy manifold and just, hold it up, with his arm
Eric
like this.
says, you can stop it now.
No. See, now you're in trouble.
What?
Right. Now, if you were just going with this, honestly, that makes the punishment so much worse.
It's all in
dude.
good fun, Eric.
It makes it so much
We
worse.
haven't even gotten to your birthday
We haven't
gift
got your
yet.
fucking presents.
Come on.
Strap in, or strap on, as my
Literally
mom would
strap
probably is thinking in her mind. Hi, Mom. Hi. Yeah, I made a dildo joke for you. How about that? I can hear her laughing from here. Okay, so we were talking about all the things that Eric can pick up, and we've seen him lift many extremely heavy things.
I'm
A fucking beer
sweating.
keg.
Because Eric's like, Lori's loving this.
Yeah.
He loves to make fun of me, so I'm just like, I
Kathy says,
can't.
Eric, once the train is moving, it's very, very hard to stop. That is true. We don't stop on a dime here on The Only Show. We go for it. What is the one thing Eric can't pick up? Carrie says, do not strap on. Yeah. What's the one thing that Eric can't pick up? That's what we want to know.
Here are some other things that that Eric once moved. Well, we've seen him move many heavy things, right? Like by himself,
Oh, yeah.
right? Like a washer. Carrie said he once pushed a dryer up 3 blocks or something like that. Like he once carried railroad ties by himself. Like he's really, really strong.
Ray says 2 chicks at the same time. I'll tell you what I do, Peter. 2 chicks at the same time. Your self-esteem. How to play the banjo with your feet. Ladies downtown. Me, says Kathy. Sticks. Pick up sticks.
He can't pick up 1 cup.
Oh, Kathy. Kathy wants the jelly bean pooping bunny. This is yours to judge there,
Oh,
dear
gosh.
Laurel.
All right. Let's see. Your self-esteem.
I guess it's only freezing on your computer.
I guess.
Yeah, so that's good. Good to know.
2 chicks at the same time. I'm giving it to Ray.
Ray.
Ray's gonna win Eric's birthday.
So now it's time for Eric's present.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Eric, if it's any consolation to
Drum
you,
roll.
the whole show isn't about you.
No, it isn't.
It's
No.
some of the. I mean, we ran out of
That much
things
fucking
after.
material.
And
Exactly.
here we go.
But we did have a fun time coming up with, and thanks to Carrie for the fun little fact.
Okay, now we're gonna see Eric
Yeah.
tomorrow, but
Yeah.
so we're gonna give this to him in person. But we just thought that you would like to see what we got him for his birthday.
Why not?
And that is, ta-da! This is a crock pot for his car.
Boom!
It's called
Lunch Crock. Lunch Crock. That's
so he can heat things up in his car.
yeah, exactly. There you go, Eric. There you go. That's yours to have. The hot lunch is back.
That's
it says
right.
here.
This is a lunch crock.
This right here.
God damn it.
Exactly. Have yourself a little bit of lunch crock.
That's a lunch crock right there.
And thank goodness they've registered it. It's trademarked. Lunch crock. You can't just use that willy-nilly. No, sir. Lunch crock for you.
Car pork chop,
Okay,
says
well-
Eric. That's exactly right.
There we go. Read my mind.
Okay.
What is the first thing Eric will make in his lunch crock? What is the first thing? Carrie says not to be confused with lunch cock. No, I don't think you could. Because this one plugs into the dash. Hi-oh! Don't plug your cock into the dash, people. Don't do it. What is the first thing Eric will make in his lunch crock? God damn it, I missed you people. Oh,
I
you
know.
Funny,
Why are you
funny
guys
people.
so funny?
Why are you all so damn funny?
Cooking on my way to Portland. Exactly.
There you go. I love it. I love that the idea of Eric actually.
He's making soup in the car on
It's
the
a
way to
slow
Portland.
cooker. So you've got. But seriously, I think you should do this. I think you should put a bunch of ingredients in there in the morning, plug it into the dash, and by the time you get
He's
to Portland,
making
it'll
chili
be ready
on
for
the way
lunch.
to Portland.
It'll be ready for lunch. What a great fucking idea. That's great. Much better than letting stuff, cook unnaturally in a hot car. Am I right?
That is exactly right.
Yeah. Sauerkraut, oyster dressing, beaver par excellence.
That is
Kathy.
exactly right.
Yeah. Okay.
Fruit Loops.
Hot tuna sandwich, says my mom. That's good.
Kathy says
fish
fish
stew.
stew. That
Yeah.
would smell great.
Franks and beans.
Forever.
Yeah, but Franks and beans is like, that's hobo food. Isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's good. Don't cope up a can of Franks and beans. Hot boiled.
Banana par excellence. Oh, that's a good one.
Banana par
Because
excellence.
banana break
That's a nice callback.
with a lunch crock.
I love that.
This person looks really happy with her lunch crock
See,
Look at that.
that's going to be you, dude.
in your car.
Right there. That's gonna be
Pulling
you.
over.
Bryant, what's
You
up?
can make it like a
Boom.
bananas fondue flambe or something. I don't know.
He's going to cook up the cause of his trip to the ER, says Kathy.
A pot roast.
He's cooking some crack. He's windshield defroster juice. Yeah. Let's see. Popcorn encrusted swordfish. Holy shit, these are funny. Corn dog soup. Boy, state trooper bribes. Kathy's getting it. Mostly for the cause of his trip to the ER, but so many answers. Points.
Carrie said, "Come of some young guy."
Come of some
That's
young
funny.
guy.
That's funny.
All right, here we go. What else did Stefan and Laura find in the pond? What else did Stefan and Laura find in the pond? Oh, Dad, that's just foul. That's just, wow. That's an answer. That is certainly an answer. I'll give you that. What else did Laura and Stefan find in the pond?
Tacoma beef roasts.
Well, you
Why
know.
does it smell like farts?
It
all the way
always
through?
smells like
It's the
farts.
paper plant, right?
I think it is. It's the paper mill. It's,
Yeah.
the pulping process is
Yeah.
apparently quite stinky. Don't know why. Also, Secaucus. I don't know why Secaucus, New Jersey. You know, they talk about the New Jersey stink. It's real.
It's real.
If you're coming from the Newark airport and driving through Secaucus to get back into the city, stink town. I don't know what the deal is. It'd be sad to be the mayor of a place like that, wouldn't it? It's like, well, we're sorry. You know, what's our town motto? Sorry. Sorry for the stink.
We found Satan in the pond.
Satan, cocaine bear.
Cocaine bear.
Okay, listen.
Have to see it.
Okay, we need to do a screening.
Do we have a screener for that?
No, but we fucking should. You know what? Let's just see how long we can get away with actually doing it on the show one night. I think, or we'll Zoom. We'll do Zoom.
Okay,
We'll do a
okay.
Zoom. And I'll watch fucking Cocaine Bear together. Okay. Pinky swear. Let's do this. You guys in? Let's do this. I want to watch Cocaine Bear.
Who, like, at Atwoods or, you know, well, your parents have seen a lot of screeners. Like, we have all the Screen Actors Guild screeners if anybody wants to come over. We have The Whale.
You have to watch them here.
You have to watch them with us.
Yeah, you gotta watch them with us. I mean, that's part of the.
The Whale was heavy.
I think.
I did not need that kind of sadness in my life.
So, you know, it's based on a play, and I kept wondering, first of all, magnificent performance by Brendan Fraser, but I thought to myself, you know, it took a lot for him to get into that suit, but some guy had to do that every fucking night, when they were doing it as a play. Frog Pond Cock, the 100-year-old beer bottle they found at Fenway Park. Did they find a fucking 100-year-old beer bottle at fucking Fenway Park last week?
Kathy said Piranaconda.
Well, there you go, honey. This is yours to score. Is it Kathy? What else did Stefan and
gosh.
Laurel find in the pond? Jimmy Hoffa. Says Toads.
I'm gonna give it to your mom for the dead eagle who ate Fat Bob. We were just last
talking
night
about that, yeah.
talking about, well, because we had to take the whole thing off, and we're like, what if the eagle comes back and eats the current fish?
Yeah, there's nothing.
You can't even frown at an eagle, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No.
So, I don't. You guys, we didn't do any news related stuff the last time we did the show because the news was real bad, real bad. This time around, a little bit lighter. I don't know if you heard about this. So, Dominion is the company that makes the voting machines. They have a $1.2 billion suit against Fox News because Fox News basically decided to blame Dominion wrongly for throwing the election to Trump. Well, it turns out, through the discovery, all the Fox News hosts, they found texts, they found emails of them saying the whole thing was a bullshit. It was a scam. I think, who was it? Tucker Carlson, Laura Ingraham, Sean Hannity, all called Sidney Powell and Rudy Giuliani fucking nuts, right? So this essentially means, so this is all you know. This is legal. These are legal documents, and none of them have denied saying any of this shit, by the way. But then when they found out that Newsmax was starting to eat up their market share, then they started to trumpet out all of Trump's claims and shit like that. So, you know, I keep thinking to myself, what's it going to take, right? What's it going to take? So seriously, Fox News viewers, seriously, what's it going to take? That's what we want to know. Like, what on earth would have to happen for a Fox News viewer to be like, you know, I can't. I can't with it. It's like deprogramming in a cult. Am I right? You know what they say? It's like all of a sudden there's that kind of, there's just a little bit of the crack in there, and they're like, oh wait, this is all bullshit, right? What's it going to take, Fox viewers? Come on, let's do this. Fox viewers.
What's it gonna take?
What is it going to take? Yeah. So I rather enjoyed that story actually.
I love that story.
Yeah, I thought that was a
But
phenomenal.
it's a
story.
little bit infuriating. Like,
It's a lot bit infuriating.
Oh, did you? Oh, we told you so.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, we've
much.
considered new brains. Says Steve. Firing. Oh, this is great. I'm loving this. Off to a great start. Off to a great start. La 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 la. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
I don't know if we've told you this story before, but when we lived in New York, Stefan banked at a bank, the ATM of which was in the Fox
It was in
News
the Fox
building.
News building.
And
Yeah.
he quit the bank because
I
he
quit the
didn't want to
fucking
go
bank.
in there
It
anymore.
was a credit union.
We
and
had to switch the credit
it was a
union.
SAG credit
It
union.
was the Screen Actors Guild credit
Their
union. Why
only
did they
ATM,
have an
where you
ATM in
get
the Fox
cash
News
was in
building?
the basement of the Fox News building. I had to basically, you got photographed every time
Yeah.
you went in there.
He
It
was
was
like, I can't keep going in there.
I can't keep going.
I
A
need
little
to
part
quit
of
the
my
bank.
soul dies every single time.
You quit the bank.
The blood of their children drunk from the skull of their lover, a reference from Impromptu. I like that.
Nice.
Mass extinction, says Kathy. That's exactly right. Clean water, says Kathy. So this is yours to judge there,
Ray
dear Laura.
says, the rapture.
Who had the funniest response to Fox News viewers? Seriously, what's it going to take?
Eric says, it's going to take TikTok.
It's going to take TikTok. All right, very good.
I'm giving it to him.
Nicely done. Now, in other news, Trump has, Nikki Haley announced her presidential campaign to no fanfare. Like nobody gives a shit. Trump didn't even bother to give her a nickname. However, he did the other day. Truth, that is his Truth Social. That is when he got kicked off of Twitter. He started his own. You know the fucking thing. They're not called tweets. They're called Truth. So Trump Truth the other day, quote, "I will never call Ron DeSanctimonious Meatball Ron." I have not been keeping up with this. I think that's a much better name. But it started me thinking, what's your Trump-given nickname? Right? Screwball Stefan. I have no idea. What would it be? And the one thing that I will say about that fucker is he's really, really good. What he was previous.
He's really good at coming up with weird nicknames.
He's good at
What's mine?
He's good at marketing. Loser Loro.
Oh, okay, yeah. I feel like you came up with that too easily.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh no, you're in trouble now.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh no. I couldn't even what mine would be lame. Like Stefan's a scallywag.
I don't know what it would be. Socialist Stefan probably would be what I would guess.
Socialist Stefan. That's what.
Sound clown says. Sound clown Bryant. Oh God, it's getting warm in here.
Sound.
It's getting
clown.
hot in here. So take off all your.
Hamberdina, says Christina. Hamberdina. Shifty Eric.
Ah, there we go.
I don't know.
Smash.
Fuzz Fabulous.
Fuzz Fabulous. Shifty Eric. Retarded.
Oh, no.
Hamberdina. Hamburger.
Was that a trap so that we'll get canceled for saying the R word?
Oh, is that who are you again? Says Democrat James
Yeah.
Cox. I like that.
That's right.
And good for you, Dad. Good for you for being a Democrat. Repulsive Ray. Let's see. This is yours or mine? This is mine.
This is yours.
No, this is round 8.
Yep, no, but I gave it to Eric last. I don't know. We skipped one, I guess.
She gave it to Eric.
Oh boy. Soft-hearted socialista.
Soft-hearted socialist.
Aperitif Angela. Not caring Carrie is
Okay,
funny.
I'm giving it to my mom for soft-hearted socialista. I think that's quite good. Not caring Carrie. Although, yeah, special points for not caring
Carrie.
And also, Jesus Christ. Ray, wow! If you would just come up in with that just a
That
second,
was a lot.
second sooner.
That was a lot.
So now also another news item. There was you guys have probably heard of this. This is actually a really awful story. There was a train derailment full of chemical. It's actually vinyl chloride was the chemical that was in this train.
The airborne toxic event.
So there is a novel that was written in 1985 by Don DeLillo called White Noise, in which, and it takes place in Ohio. It's a fake town in Ohio, but it literally takes place in Ohio, where the main thing that happens in the story is a train derails, and it's all about the news and how they spin the story, and it starts out as a feathery plume, and then it escalates into an airborne toxic event. In Ohio. And also there was a film that was just made. They just made it into a film on Netflix, which I don't know. It's your mileage may vary. Anyway, it was bone chilling to the point where you've heard me talk about the simulation theory, right? That we're actually all living in a computer simulation. This seems like a little bit of a glitch in code, doesn't it? Like something that is that close. Yeah. So anyway, I started thinking about some of the other ways in which
we are talking about the train derailment in Ohio.
We're talking about the train derailment in Ohio.
But it's like that happened in a novel too.
Right. So it happened
in Ohio.
and it was set in Ohio. Yeah, so here we go. So I came up with some other headlines that I thought could, actually be true to life. Local homeless pair anticipate deity that will never materialize. Yeah, that one's good. Newspaper assistant refuses to work, citing a preference not to. Let's see, insurance adjuster standing trial in Prague without formal charges. Let's see, some Arab guy was shot for no reason on a beach in Nice. There you go. So I was thinking to myself,
Standing on the beach with the gun in the hand.
what's the
staring
next
at the
novel
sea.
that's going to start occurring in real life? What is the next novel that's going to start occurring in real life? Provided that we're all living in a simulation here. Ohio's always been a Republican mess. Well, and like right now, Governor Jim DeWine, Republican Governor Jim DeWine is like, Biden was like, we'll give you anything you want, and DeWine is like, nah, we don't need anything. Like, fuck you don't. Like, you literally have like everything within like a 30 square mile area has been like the groundwater, everything's been completely fucked.
Did you see the footage of someone throwing something in the stream and it turns like oily and rainbow? It's
Yeah.
like disgusting.
Yeah, this
It's
is-
so bad.
Lots of reasons to leave Ohio, I suppose. Animal Farm, says Kathy.
But that's happening, I'm sure. Now.
World War Z. Yeah. Bryant is the sound clown. Yeah.
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
That's good. Okay. Soon in Florida, Fahrenheit 451, they're going to start burning books in the street. Absolutely.
Everybody poops.
Fahrenheit 451, unless I misremembering, is the temperature at which paper burns. Is that right?
I think it is.
Tonga penetras. Lord of the Flies, is my mom. The Fly, everybody poops.
I feel like Lord of the Flies is already going on in the Republican Party, right?
Well, and to Angela's point, everybody poops actually is a true story. It's
true.
It is happening in real life.
It's happening right now.
So, dear Laura, this is yours to judge. Who had the funniest response? What's the next novel that's going to occur in
obviously,
real life?
everybody poops.
Everybody poops, yeah.
That's happening. Hopefully that's happening for everybody every day.
Let's sing, shall we? In fact, let's sing a Meatloaf song together. I would do anything for love, but I won't do blank.
I tried to make that clue. Eric would do anything for love, but he won't do blank. But I was overridden.
I could do that. Do you want to make it about Eric?
No,
Eric's
that's
like,
right.
no, don't want to make it
to
about
that
Eric.
whole thing.
I would do anything for love, but I won't do blank. OnlyFans. I won't do that. Oh man, I don't know. Is there something that if I were to do an OnlyFans, like what would people want to see? Do we suppose from a middle-aged, 55-year-old man on OnlyFans?
I'm gonna put my feet on OnlyFans.
I think it's a great idea. Meatloaf's politics.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I won't do Meatloaf's politics. And by doing Meatloaf's politics, that means dying of COVID. That's what Meatloaf did on purpose.
No, he was serious about that.
Oh yeah.
That's the hill that he wanted to die on, and he did.
And he literally died on that hill. Christina says, I won't do you in a wig.
And he did.
Won't do Dallas. I won't do the cup. Let's see. My mom she says, you know what I want to write, but I'm restraining myself. Why? We've come so far, Mom.
Oh.
Pegging, says Scott. Every tuna noodle casserole again. Pay to see your feet, says Eric. My ex, Stormy
I mean,
Daniels.
you don't need to, right?
Monkey circumcisions. Myself. Calisthenics.
I won't
is
do
great.
tuna noodle casserole in the car.
You don't know.
In
You
the
might.
car crock.
You might, though. Eric says, 2 dudes.
Should we set it up to the
Carrie
kind
says,
of girl that
Carrie
we
says,
do
I won't
2 dudes?
I won't do doodah. Yeah, my mom says it. We asked for it anal. Yeah, of course.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Yeah, I know. I mean, listen, I can't believe none of y'all did it before my mom, quite honestly. And by that I mean answer. That's
Answer.
what I meant.
Answer.
Man, every shot there's just one to walk off. There's always just one to walk off. We actually did come up with a just for when it happens again. We're just cutting to this from now on. There we go.
We actually set that up that time.
Exactly.
We're dead.
Dead.
And we're dead now.
All right.
But now we're back.
So is this mine to?
Yeah,
Okay, this is. Let's see. Meatloaf by the dashboard in a lunch crock. I'm giving it to Christina for that. That's phenomenal. You had a couple great answers, Christina. Oh, blank is the most dangerous thing you can let your children enjoy. Blank is the most dangerous thing you can. News at 11. Coming. Can your water be killing you? Also, is blank the most dangerous thing you can let your children enjoy? Remember local news? Does anybody watch local news anymore? Like anybody
Does
at
that
all?
even exist anymore?
Does it even exist? And you every once in a while you'll see the billboards on the sides of or sandwich boards on the sides of buses or whatever, and these very coiffed people, news is Channel 7 News, and whoever you know without hearing their voices what they sound like, right? Because they just look like that. And I'm like, but does anybody watch that? They must be watching it because they wouldn't just keep doing it to like an empty room. Like, all right. Good night,
So
everybody.
we have live TV for like the next 3 weeks.
Oh, we
because
should do something
I
with
had to I had to upgrade the Hulu so we could watch the Super Bowl,
Right.
which was very difficult, and I almost broke the I almost
She
punched
did.
the TV.
I was someplace else, and she called me, and I could hear the rage seething in her voice.
Yeah.
You have to tell me how to get this to come through on the TV. So yeah.
I was like, where do you plug in this to make it go onto the big TV?
Ray says soccer boppers. Remember soccer boppers? Pow,
No.
pow, pow. They were just these big there were these big blow up things that you'd put on your fists. They were basically
Oh, I
big
do remember those.
bean bags
Yes,
or what,
yes.
what are they like beach balls? They're
Yes.
like beach balls that you put on your fist, and kids would just sock the shit out of each other with them.
Scott says cursive writing.
My dad says exercise. Cheesy poofs.
So good.
Access to the unmarked recordings. And by that, I think, Kathy, you mean the VHS tapes, right?
Yeah.
Rechargeable batteries, gerbils, soccer bobbers, Lunchables, cursive writing, The Rapture, access to your text message history, hamsters, Fox News, jarts, Republicans, expensive vodka, Fox News, TikTok, The Simpsons. Who had Christina said hot hose water. That's good.
Oh, that's a good one.
Who had the funniest response to blank is the most dangerous thing you can let your children enjoy?
Oh gosh,
Dear Lauro.
I'm flummoxed. I'm giving it to Christina for hot hose water.
I like it. All right. What's really a girl's best friend? Sure, we've heard the Carol Channing song, but come on, level with me. What's really a girl's best friend? Go for it, Mom. Do your fucking worst. All right? Ha! I'm ready for you. Bring it on.
Are you sure you want this?
It's coming. Honestly, you have to lean into it. You have to. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. We know it's coming. As I'm like the ink is drying on this through this, it's coming out of the printer. I'm like, there it is. That's my next nightmare. What's really a girl's best friend?
Well, she opened with it.
Sure, of course. There we go.
There you go. Wait.
But I have to.
Boy, and then Ray had to just.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I feel like your mom and Ray are now a comedy team that are trying to kill you.
They're tag teaming.
Oh,
My mom and
boy.
Ray are tag teaming. Good night, everybody. Good night. Drive safe now.
We're dead. Switch to us dead.
With
All right,
Stefan
yes,
and
exactly.
Laurie.
I
And now,
I have to go get a
here
beer
are your hosts,
to deal with
Stefan
these answers.
And Laurie.
And Laurie.
Was that second intro? You're just gonna leave me here alone?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
Hi. You got the dog.
Everyone's just like Jan's dildos.
Jan still does, of course. Yeah.
The lotion in the basket. He's gone now. He's just gone. He's left. Okay. Eric, are you having a fun birthday? I mean, since we stopped asking questions that were Eric-centric, I'm sure you're... Kathy says warming lube. Space.
Eric's having a much better time now.
Yeah,
Now that the attention is off of him.
I'm sure he is. He's like, quit it. Quit.
Whoa.
Stop it!
Cut it out!
Cut it out!
Don't! Remember that?
Do it!
You trying to tell your I don't know, some friend
Stop it!
in the backseat. Stop it! Cut it out! Okay, this is mine. What's really a girl's best friend? Lori Caldwell. Aw, Angela said Lori Caldwell. The lotion in the basket. Let's see, the rabbit and education, says Christina. Love that. My dad says Jan's dildos. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm ready. The button of happiness, long weekends, carpal tunnel surgery, Cox and Boom.
Pops
That
and
means-
boom!
Quit, Squishmallow collection, Eric, the detachable
Boy.
says Kathy, Symbian, 401k, strong thighs, the jets in the community hot tub or pool, low T. All right, that one, you win. Yeah, low T. Leave me alone, they say at a certain age. Stop it. Leave us alone already.
Go
Jesus
away.
Christ. Put it back. I don't want it. I don't want it anymore.
Put it away!
The problem is Yeah, well, maybe low T's a blessing. I don't know. I'm waiting. It hasn't hit me yet. The Only Show is opening a Brooklyn location. We make artisanal blank. The Only Show is opening a Brooklyn location. Didn't know if you knew. I don't know if you knew about this. I don't. Ed, did you know about this? Doc, not certain if Doc knew about this. The Only Show is opening a Brooklyn location. We make artisanal blank. The Only Show is opening a Brooklyn location. We make artisanal blank. Accents, says Christina, like that.
Put it back.
Knuckle sandwiches.
Artisanal.
Insomnia. Oh boy, I'll tell you, our insomnia is made from the choicest cortisol compounds.
Artisanal. I can't spell it apparently. That's how you spell it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it says it's wrong. I don't.
Let's just go with it. Car crock pots. Trendy names. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, the finest that money can buy. Cards Against Humanity.
Pawns.
Yeah.
Pawns.
And there we go. Let's see. Yeah, you got it. That's how you fucking spell
That's how you
artisanal.
spell it, right?
Yeah.
Facebook
Sentinel.
is gaslighting me.
Artisanal bread. Let's see. Jokes. Fentanyl. Cards Against Humanity. Fudge. We do make, actually, yes, we do. We make artisanal Cards Against Humanity. That's what we do here.
That's right.
On The Only
That's right.
Show.
Every
If
week
they
we
weren't,
make
could
them
you?
just for you.
Just
Could-
for you.
Could you do that with them?
Bespoke, as it were. Dashboard diners, cart crock pots, peeps, bagels, insomnia, knuckle sandwiches, accents, Jim's right hand. Okay, so arthritic medicine opens. Yeah. So, dear Laura, who had the funniest response to The Only Show is opening a Brooklyn location? We make artisanal blank.
Gosh, this is hard. Shut the fuck up. I'm giving it to Scott for car crock pot.
I like it. Good.
Stuff that you can cook in your car.
Exactly. What round are we on, dear Laura?
This is round 14. I think it's actually round 15, but I forgot to write one of them down.
Yeah, whatever.
So yeah, you can skip it or whatever.
If I could change one thing about myself, it'd be blank. If I could change one thing about myself, it'd be blank. Boo, 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 boo. If I could change one thing about myself. I mean, I'd grow a fine fucking head of hair. And I was just listening to this comedian talk last night about how he had started going bald at a certain point, I think roughly around the same time that I did. And he's been taking Propecia every single day. And when I took Propecia, talk about low T, maybe that's the answer, fellas. You can keep your hair as you get a little bit older. You leave the ladies alone because you won't care. And it really, it just like my sex drive just went boom. It just like just shut down. So I guess, you know, given the trade-off, yeah, I'll be bald. That's fine. But if I could do it without consequence, I would certainly have a big full head of hair again.
He said that he has to take it every 3 days now, right? Because of
Right,
that reason.
And
right.
if I knew that was a thing, I would have done it.
But if you took it every 3 days, it wouldn't really stop your hair loss. But you can't take it now because
no, the hair's gone.
The hair's gone. I don't know how to say this.
Yeah, no, it circled the drain a long time ago. My fear of change, the proximity to you fine people. Yes, Christina, we would like you to be closer. All of the things, says Carrie. Penis reduction. Yes, my dad, giant hog on my father. My inability to count. Laura, I see Laura says, "Go." What did he just say? I don't know. It's about like 7%.
Second opening, please.
Yes, okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's The Only Show.
You know, if you hold this means like if you fly an American flag upside down, it means you're in distress, and that's what this means here. All right, my inability to count the COVID card rounds.
Oh my God, your mom.
Everything except my ability to play. I'll get there. Good game of COVID Cards Against Humanity. Infuriating sense of right and wrong. Menstrual status. My age. Being better at getting ready to run. Scorekeeping. The bank account balance. And my mom said something. I don't know what it was. My eyes just went for a second there. Analysis paralysis. My location, says Scott. My 2nd through 8th chins. Yes, my dear. I feel you. Is this normal? This can't possibly be normal. My life savings, my secret identity, my apartment application status, my MySpace name. Laura, this is yours to judge. Who had the funniest response to if I could change one thing about myself, be blank?
Wait a minute. I'm going to give it to your mom for her fine answer.
Good. Somebody needed to.
Read it out loud.
Yeah. You read it out loud. Because you liked blank, we thought you'd enjoy blank. We're on an algorithm here on The Only Show. Because you liked blank, we thought you'd enjoy blank. Anybody watching The Last of Us, by the way? Anybody managing to get through that? I really would like to because everybody's talking about it, but I think I have the same problem with that I have with Succession.
PTSD?
It's a little too close to reality. I don't want to watch a show about Rupert.
About a virus.
Well, I was going to say with Succession, I want to watch a show about Rupert Murdoch and his terrible children, or basically, sort of Airsatch version of the Trumps. We're living through that. Why would I want to watch a fictionalized version of that?
Why is that show popular? Didn't we just live that show?
We lived that fucking show.
Remember,
we're
we were all there every day for 3 years together.
Oh, you talking about the Last of Us?
Yeah.
Well, The Last of Us is set in it's a much more chaotic scene. Their virus, and it was a fungus apparently, turned out way worse than ours, and so. But I'm watching the beginning. I'm like, this is way. It's like The Handmaid's Tale. This is not relaxing television. So
No.
I don't know if anybody's watching it, but. Kathy says, because you like Friends, we thought you'd enjoy The Last of Us. All right. Because you embrace because you like MySpace, we thought you'd enjoy Facebook. Kathy says, because you like democracy, we thought you'd enjoy voting. Let's see. Eric says, because you like cows, we thought you'd enjoy steaks. Sure, why not?
Because you like pooping in a box, we
thought you like ending up in one.
box.
SNL, Mad TV, these are great. These are really great. This one is mine to judge, is it not? Hello, Jesus H. Christ. All right, I'm giving it to my mom. I'm not going to read it, but my mom just won that round. Y'all can go and, yeah, that's funny, David. If you like Hitler, you're going to love Trump. Yeah. My mom so.
I think your mom just won the whole game.
Did she just win the whole fucking game?
Yeah, because she
has
got
3 points.
1, 2,
4 points.
3, 4 points.
Holy shit! My mom, we shouldn't encourage this. We shouldn't encourage this behavior at all, but congratulations, Mom. Nicely done. You just won outright.
You won Eric's birthday show game.
Holy shit. Wow. That was really, really amazing.
Killed it.
So for second place, who are we?
Okay, so now I have to count. So now play a song while I count
Kathy
them
and
up.
Ray.
Okay. 1, 2. Do. No, a real song with words and stuff. 2.
I'm getting around to it.
Okay.
Well, everybody wants to wait while Laura's counting. Everybody's got to wait while she counts it up. Everybody's got to wait while she's counting, and we're gonna watch Two Girls, One Cup. Okay, here we go. We're gonna cut to it right now. Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine? Can you fucking imagine if I did that? My mother is trying to ruin my night times. I wake up in a cold sweat and
I feel like everybody has 2 points. I don't
Okay,
know.
so everybody gets to
All
play.
right, everybody's playing.
Just once, I'd like to go to bed without having to blank first. Just once, I'd like to go to bed without having to blank first. Okay, everybody plays. Carrie says, Eric can't wait that long. That is so old.
Eric has one more year until he's as old as me.
I'm older than all of you bastards.
Combined. Yeah.
Musicals, MacGyver. I'd like to go to bed without having to blank first. So that is your final. This is your final round. So and then we'll just vote. Whoever has the funniest response. What are you laughing about?
Oh, your mom was like, Ray was like, she rode that dildo just to a big win.
Oh!
And then your mom in all caps is like, you're welcome to everyone. I don't know.
If they could see her now. Oh my God. All your Spreckles friends, Mom, if they only knew. Yeah. Fortunately, nobody watches the show except us. Okay, let's see. Sticking things in holes, says Eric. Wait, huh? You have to stick things in holes before you go to sleep? Is that something you have to? Put the lock on the cage, says Carrie. Medicate until coma. Thank you, Christina. Yes, please. Every night. If I could, I would. Think about how I'll need to pee later. Yes, David Salter, that is accurate. Accurate. Jesus H. Christ. And it's not like a bladder or prostate thing. It's just in my mind. I'm just like, I'm gonna have to pee. I know I'm gonna have to pee, and I can't settle because then I know I have to pee. I get up like sometimes when I'm trying to fall asleep, I will get up like 4 times and be like, just squeeze that last little bit out there because my brain is like, oh, you're gonna have to do it again. You're gonna wake up in an hour and you have to do it again. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a middle-aged thing. I don't know. Be the thing that goes bump in the night. Use my right hand, says my dad. Blow it up, says Kathy. Stepping on another goddamn Lego, says Ray. Think about how I'll need it. Okay, so those are your answers, kids. Let's vote now. Everybody vote. Give an upvote on take 30 pillows off the bed. Nice, Scott. Yeah. Yeah. So, give an upvote, either a happy, a laughy emoji, or a thumbs up to the person you think had the funniest response to just once. I'd like to go to bed without having to blank. Put it away, says Carrie. Put that thing away. Just put it away.
Put it away.
Put it back.
Put it back.
Put it back. I don't want to, count an entire flock of sheep. Yeah, tell me about it. Does that work? Does that actually work? Have you ever tried counting sheep?
I never have.
I've tried meditating before I go to sleep, and ironically, and it is ironic, meditation kind of puts me to sleep when it's not supposed to. Like when I actually try to meditate, then I'll just be like, but then trying to actually get that effect when I'm going to sleep, my brain knows better. It knows better. It's like, no, I'm not going to do it now. My brain's fun. It's fun in here. It's a lot of fun in here. Okay, time. Who had the most upvotes for just once? I'd like to go to bed without having to blank.
I don't know. No, everybody hasn't voted yet, so I'm waiting.
Okay, so Mom, well, we got to ask my mom. Mom, do you want the? I think if I know you, you will love these, but it is your prize. So would you prefer these, or would you prefer the pooping the bunny that poops jelly beans? Either side. But the person who wins second prize tonight is going to get the one that you don't want.
Yeah,
so.
that's right.
My mom has a thing for like kettle corn, and she's into fair food. My mom loves fair food. Loves it.
I have more than one of those. So okay. So Rapel has gotten second place.
Okay,
With,
so
stepping on another goddamn.
my mom gets the kettle corn. Rapel gets the bunny. Oh my goodness,
right.
what a show tonight,
That's
you
right.
kids! Wow.
And Eric, of course, gets.
And he gets the car crock. Yeah. Happy
What do
birthday,
you think
dude.
he's gonna make? Just what do we think he's gonna make?
I think it's a great idea. Honestly,
soup?
I do think it would be a great thing to like do like a stew on your way down to Portland. Just put all the ingredients in there and put some beef broth and cube
That's
steak.
a good gift, right?
It's a fucking great gift.
Put
yeah.
some water in there. By the time you get there, it smells good. You're like, all right.
Oh yeah. Oh, the smell of a crock pot
right?
in a car.
The smell of it, but in your car.
Oh, it's nums, man. You be
Eric
ready.
says, thank you all for coming to my birthday.
You're welcome. Yeah.
That was your birthday party.
We love you, brother.
didn't have to dress up or.
We love you. Happy birthday. Okay, kids. So we're gonna be. I'm gonna try to do a show this Wednesday. This week just kicked my ass. So this coming week, I think I'm gonna have a little bit more time, and I'm gonna do a show for y'all. Looking forward to it. Any final words before we go there, dear Laura?
I think you should play a nice song for Eric for his birthday.
What would Eric like to hear for his birthday?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Eric, what's your favorite song?
Fucking matter. All right. Well,
I know. We all love Eric.
On Wednesday we'll do that. All right, kids.
Cheese fondue is a great idea.
That's a great idea. What little
Yeah.
bread cubes and then those
Right.
long
Just
spears.
little
Yeah. Fondue. That was such a thing in the 70s. Remember in
Oh
the
my
70s,
God.
everybody had a fondue
You were
pot.
so gross. Just all eating out of the same
Yeah.
cheese pot. No big deal. How are we alive?
How are we alive right now?
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
All right, kids. We love you guys.
Oh, he wants show tunes.
Well, Wednesday, I'll prepare some show tunes. I will definitely prepare some show tunes. Everything has its reason. Everything has its time. Yep. The King Kevin George. I don't know what that means.
I think,
from
You'll be back.
You'll be back.
Soon you'll see.
So we'll play out on that. Why not?
Okay.
You can sing it with me, dear
Okay.
Laurel. All right.
He would like a Broadway musical.
Well, I can do that. So
Did you get me wrong?
so
Did you get me wrong?
the song is actually called
It's called
You'll Be Back.
You'll Be Back. I'll be back.
You'll Be Back. Okay, so here we go.
Miss you too, Bryant.
Bryant! So cool. So thanks for stopping by, dude.
Memory.
Light the corners of my mind.
Silly water.
You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry, your tears that you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back soon, you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. You say your love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. No, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise. And I love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 la da 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 da. Everybody. Da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da da ba da 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 ba da da ba ba da.
That was the musical that Eric doesn't know, but he knew the ba-da-da-da.
There you go. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
There you go. Birthday wish fulfilled.
You never told us what musicals you actually like.
Exactly.
So that was the one we know.
That's the one we know.
Off the top of our heads.
All right, kids.
Probably because of Christmas karaoke.
Exactly. All right. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Yeah. Any final words there, Laura?
Oh, Christina says, I will be alone in a hotel on Wednesday and super lonely. Please do a show.
Yes, I will. Okay,
So
good.
We'll do it.
Yeah, no.
We'll be there.
On that note, yes,
We'll
for
be
sure.
there.